everybody, and welcome along to Transfer Talk.
Yeah, this has emerged at Sky Sports News in the past half an hour or so. And
can any of you see ever playing for Manchester United again? Because I can, you know.
I think it's gone too far now. I think, like you mentioned, there's been that apology and that wait for an apology that hasn't come. The only way I think it would be realistic, and then he could come back under a new manager and maybe reignite his career at Manchester United that way. But I think for the short term, until the end of the season, it feels like a good decision. And I'm not saying, by the way, I'm not having any indication on his managerial position. I'm just saying that's probably the only realistic option if there's a change in manager, because the relationship between the two of them is completely broken down. He's not involved in first team training. He's not got that relationship anymore. There's no real kind of attempts anymore to try and build that back up, is there? So you can't realistically say you can come back onto that and get back to the top.
Well, he's emblematic of Manchester United's transfer policy as of late. You bring in a player for big money, expect them to perform whilst not considering the system that they're being dropped into.
Oh, he went in. I was like, I'm not saying anything. And Craig was like,
no, it's true. No, it's true. And it's you can lay the blame at their door. You can lay the blame at so many people, and that's the reason why Ineos have come in and they've got a new ruthless strategy. Melissa already talked about it in December about how Manchester United are going to be ruthless when it comes to contracts and when it comes to moving players on that don't fit culturally.
Oh, yeah, it's difficult here, you know, trying to keep your eye on two entrances. We're at one entrance, but of course, as often happens, players decide to use the other entrance, and who we knew had started his medical over the weekend has arrived in the last half an hour at the other entrance at Carrington here to, we think, complete that medical. And you would imagine that deal, hopefully from United's point of view, heading for closure and sorted, because they're desperate here for new faces in and faces as quickly as possible. So he is in the building, and as I say, hopefully going through the final stages of that medical. Now in before the 9 o'clock call time, and as you say, all eyes on this entrance for very different reasons.
For me, that's a non-negotiable at the club. Your situation at the club always changes. Sometimes you have good spells, sometimes you're not in a good spell. But the one thing that has to remain the same is, you know, your dedication and your commitment to training in the games. So I feel like whatever the situation is, I have to give 100% for myself and for, you know, my family.
Marcus Rashford has officially announced his return to the top level of world football with a stunning run of performances that has left fans and critics in complete disbelief. After months of intense scrutiny, the Manchester United superstar has answered every doubt with explosive pace, clinical finishing, fearless dribbling, and unmatched determination. Old Trafford is alive with renewed belief as Rashford leads the attack with confidence and passion, inspiring supporters across the globe. His emotional celebrations and relentless work ethic are clear signs that he is more motivated than ever to restore Manchester United to the summit of English and European football. Under Michael Carrick, United are building momentum, and Rashford is emerging as the symbol of this exciting new era. Rival clubs have been warned, the Red Devils are rising, and Marcus Rashford is ready to dominate once again.